Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. It is time for the Q&A, where I answer a bunch of your questions you guys asked me on Instagram when you saw the Q&A picture. Stuff like Omega Seamaster versus Tudor Black Bay. What is the most reliable watch movement in the world, at least in my experience? And Reverso versus Cartier, amongst other things, in today's episode. But of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing the H. Moser and Sia Endeavor. This is one of my favorite watches. I just put it on a new combat strap from Aaron in Montreal. Thank you so much, Aaron, if you're watching this. Absolutely love it. And also, guys, shout out to DelReyWatch.com. A bunch of cool watches right up there. We have a Habring Squared, which is a very, very rare piece. They make less than 80 watches a year, and one of them is available on DelReyWatch.com. We have a JLC Master Perpetual Ultra Thin, also extremely competitively priced. We have an H. Moser Pioneer Tourbillon, one of, I believe, 50 pieces ever made brand new, and for a massive discount. Guys, this is not even... It's nowhere near the price a tourbillon should be. You should absolutely check it out, amongst other things, including more reasonably priced pieces like a brand new Omega Seamaster ceramic with the wave dial, also at DelReyWatch.com. Link in the description below, guys. Go check it out. Here are your questions, and I'd figure we dig right into them. First question is, Watch Talk Studio. Vintage watches to get into, besides Rolex and Omega. Well, Watch Talk Studio, you have a few options. I mean, the easy answer is Universal Genève. Yes, their chronographs are crazy expensive, but their pole routers with the micro rotors aren't. Anything with a Valjoux 72 movement is a nice choice. You can pick up some Crotons with that fantastic movement under $2,000 all day long. Vintage Tissot, also particularly cool. I love me some Tissot Navigators. And, if you can find it, a nice vintage Cartier tank in good condition shouldn't set you back all that much either. But yeah, there's a ton to collect out there besides Rolex and Omega. TBF Watch Obsessed. Hey Fed, in the sub 5,000 market for a dive watch, would you rather have the new Omega Seamaster 300 or the Tudor Black Bay? To me, this is no comparison. Omega Seamaster all the way. Now, yes, guys, I'm aware I have one for sale before you all go and call me a shill. Truth is it's just a much better watch than the Tudor Black Bay 58. Tudor Black Bay 58 is a good watch, but really it sticks out because of its vintage-inspired look. The Omega has a higher decorated movement, uses better materials like ceramics, has a coaxial escapement, and is generally a significantly higher end watch. It just is what it is. Now, the Tudor is a fantastic watch. If you prefer that, I don't blame you. But if I had to pick, Omega all day long. Paul Silicius. Ooh, Paul, good to hear from you again. Will you be able to lose money selling some of your watches in pursuit of your Grail watch? So I think what Paul's asking is, am I willing to take a loss on some watches when I sell them in pursuit of my Grail watch? And the truth is, Paul, ideally not. I am a professional watch dealer by trade. I'd like not to lose, but I've lost before. When I sold my IWC, I took a little bit of a loss. I sold my Panerai, I took a little bit of a loss. So yes, I am willing to take a loss to get funds to fund my Grail watch, as long as, the loss is reasonable, at least in my mind. Max Hausman 2000, already on the hunt for your next travel watch GMT? Max, I absolutely am. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure what it would be. Maybe a Zin U2, maybe another Grand Seiko, but this time fully mechanical. Omega GMTs. Hell, I've even thought of a Patek World Time. I'm really not sure, but I'm definitely on the hunt. Stu_Snape. Hey Fed, looking to commit to my first luxury piece. Well, congratulations, Stu. However, there's so many that fit the bill and it's hard to pull the trigger when you're not sure which of the options is best and don't want any regret wishing I'd gone another way. Any advice? Stu, it's different for everybody. I know for me, I trust my gut. I think the only regret I've ever had is when I bought something with my head rather than my gut. Meaning, everybody recommended it. Technically, it may be better, but I liked it less than what I originally liked. So what I can tell you, if it's your first piece, buy it for pure enjoyment and choose with your gut, whatever you just like. What comes to mind? Oh, what's the perfect watch that comes to mind immediately? Go and buy that one, if you can afford it responsibly. M. Poker, buddy, good to hear from you again. Why is Moser on fire right now? I just think they are fantastic value for money, particularly in the pre-owned market. They're a brand that's creating cool stuff. They don't take themselves too seriously. They're masters of viral marketing. And they're just cool, man. They're cool, and I think people are starting to notice. That's at least my guess, or at least why I personally really enjoy them. Rig Gabriel, Cartier Tank Americain or JLC Reverso Tribute? Well, Gabriele, in my collection, I'd go Tank Americain because I just think it fits better and I love Cartier. But if it's going to be your only watch, I'd go with the Reverso. I'm not going to lie, it's probably a better everyday piece. It's easier for more occasions. But the Tank Americain is a better fit in a multi-watch collection. And for me, it would be that one. Bruno, the Waffle. Do you think the Patek Gondolo is underrated amongst rectangular cased watches? I've been considering picking up a 5124G with the salmon dial. First of all, salmon dials are amazing, Bruno. They're amazing, highly underrated. But generally, the Patek Gondolo are underrated. They are worth, or at least trading for, significantly under their round counterparts. And yeah, I mean, listen, if it's a look you want, the quality's absolutely there, it's unique, salmon is awesome, go for it, brother. RJM AA11, do you have, or are you going to have a Quartz watch? I have not had a Quartz watch, or at least a serious one. I mean, I've had Casios and stuff like that. I don't have a want for one right now, but I am open to the idea. I think eventually one will sneak its way into my collection. I just don't know what or when that is. Martin Casio, best affordable perpetual calendar and automatic. Honestly, this may sound like a shameless plug, but I ask you guys to prove me wrong. The JLC Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Ultra Thin Perpetual Calendar, which I happen to have on my website. In-house movement, automatic, ultra thin, which is a complication unto itself, made by the watchmaker's watchmaker, and honestly, pre-owned, we're asking like the low 10,000s. Can that really be beat? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments if you do think it can be. And then, last but not least, Alexandros 1984. If you had to pick one, which is the most reliable movement? Most reliable movement. If I only had to pick one, Rolex 3135, at least in my experience. Not the prettiest movement, but technologically advanced. Very, very hard to kind of break. The rumor has it you could pour a bucket of sand into it, dust it off, and it would still function perfectly. Rolex reliability. Rolex never comes back. When I worked retail, I don't think I've ever used a Rolex warranty ever. Now, second would be an ETA 2824, but I can only pick one, so Rolex 3135. Anyway, guys, that's it today for the Q&A. Thank you to everyone for participating. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's at Federico Talks Watches, so you can participate in the next Q&A. Guys, also, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.